Hi y'all. I was dealing with some of my babies earlier, walking them through some stuff, and I just want to impart on you the importance of learning prayers that go along with specific energies. If you have initiatory energies like Palo or Orisha, even the 21 divisions, each energy has a specific prayer, a group of prayers that go along with them that give you an explanation of a lot of the stuff that they are able to do for you. People get these energies, get these initiations, figure out who's in their spiritual court, and they don't leave with any information on how to communicate with said energy. They don't leave with the language. Remember that 90% of what we do is incantation and invocation from the mouth. Anytime you see any services or anything being conducted, there's always someone that knows the language. They know the songs. They know how to speak to the particular energy. You guys have got to learn that. Your elders, whoever gave you, whoever notified you of, whoever, whatever, they should have given you some information in order for you to get a better connection with said energy. If you are not 100% intuitive, where you hear and see and speak directly to your own guides. You understand? So you must take it upon yourself to learn these things. You have to learn how to speak to your energies. You have to learn their languages. And I'm not saying that you have to become fluent in certain things, but you need to know certain words, certain verbiages, greetings, the respects, what calls their attention to you. That is going to help you a lot in your walks. If you're getting divinations and you're getting readings and you're going to all these different people and you still don't know who's in your court and you still don't know their names and you still don't know why they're here and you don't know, you gotta know this stuff. You cannot think that you are going to go but so far in this, if you haven't taken the time to get to know this particular energy. You do it with a loved one, right? You do it with someone that you're trying to be in a relationship with. You have got to speak their language. You have got to know their language. And then you have got to know what it is that they are capable of doing and what it is that they are here to help you do in your walk, in your life right now. It'll start off with one thing and then over time it grows, but time is what it takes. Discipline is what it takes. Repetition is what it takes. You have got to learn these things. The other thing that I wanted to cover really quickly was everybody wants Orisha. Have you ever thought to see the same people that is so in love and enamored with Oshun, if they have any river deities, any river energies, any river spirits that are in their own spiritual court that does not require initiatory practices, services, rites, or anything like that? Plenty of you who are so pulled by the river don't realize that you have river energies that are part of your own spiritual court that you could be leaning into to help you, that are closer to you, that if Ocha or Orisha is your trajectory, they'll be the ones that allow you closer access to them because they're already familiar with that energy. In Palo, we say for Shola Wenge, Minikisi Koko Wanza, that's collective spirit of the river. Multiple spirits of the rivers. Right? It's not just one spirit that resides at the river. Depending on the path and the trajectory and the tradition that you follow, multiple, right? Leaving tradition alone for a second and just going with what's in your own spiritual court, multiple. So you need to know who, what, when, why, and how all the time. I say that because that is your saving grace. That is your protection. That's going with what's closest to you. That's easier for you to access. That's better communication. Those are your beginning steps. Don't leap across the work to try to get to the gold bars. There are traps set up for you that way. We don't want to fall into traps by stepping and tripping over our own feet and not being obedient to spirit to say everything requires steps. Everything requires your energy. Everything requires for you to be taking the steps now, but there's a long road ahead of you. So bit by bit, step by step, just don't stand still. Learn the whys. Learn the whos. Learn the wheres. Learn them. Relationships must be nurtured. And this is part of nurturing those relationships. If you pay any attention to anyone, to give them enough time and enough energy, just like you want your man or your woman or your loved one or your mate to do in order to get to know you, it is no different with spirit. You must know us. Don't ask me for shit if you don't know me.